great word Pastor Danny just gave us.
Yeah, Pastor Danny was talking about trusting God. That was the whole focus of tonight's message. And it got me thinking, like, about trusting God. Like, there's a lot of times when people are like, hey, just put your trust in God, just trust God. Like, and I'm like, okay, in my head, I'm like, okay, but how do you do that? And no joke, Summer, no joke. I've gone home and looked up on YouTube how to trust God. And everyone, and Pastor Denny has talked about in his message tonight that trusting God is on letting go. And every other sermon I watched on it is you have to let go. That's the start of trusting God. But it's just letting go in itself is really hard to do. And then letting go to trust someone they can't see is hard to do in itself. So, yeah.
Okay, so like another thing to have to do with like trusting is my family we're trying to go on like vacation for this spring break, but it seems like everything is going wrong that could possibly go wrong. Like our vehicles are breaking down and stuff like that. And we've been working on them for months, but my mom just keeps saying like trust God and like we're gonna be able to do it. So like we're gonna continue to do that and hopefully we'll be able to go next month. Okay, so like another thing that Pastor Denny was talking about was like just a second. Oh yeah. Things are easy to say, but then like actually doing it can be difficult to walk out. So something like that is like praying or reading your Bible every day. I know that I have a hard time doing that, so like I've been trying to like set devotionals that I do every week to keep me in the Word.
Yeah, I started the Read the Bible in 1 year plan, and I've skipped like 3 days, and not on like purpose, but like I was like, I'm gonna do it, and then I just got caught up in my whole day. So you gotta like make time.
Yeah, I'm actually, the same thing is happening to me right now. Like, I am days behind. I'm like, I don't mean for it to happen, but it just happens.
It's kind of like with chores.
Yeah.
Like you'll be like, all right, yeah, I'll get it done before my parents get home, and then you get caught up in Netflix or TikTok or Instagram or Snapchat or just texting your friends or just doing whatever, and then you just never do it.
And then your parents come down the driveway, you're like, no, like, I should hurry up and get this done, and then you're speeding around.
The clock starts ticking.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so we are going to talk more about this over in House Party, so make sure that if you don't have the app downloaded, you download it, because we have so much more we can talk about, and we can answer your guys' questions, and we're also going to play some really fun games, so go meet us over there.
All right, see ya.
See ya!
All right, so guys, I'm Dennis. Thomas. You know us. And we decided we want to do a podcast on hot topics. Those things that are not supposed to be spoken in church. Sex. Drugs. Morgan Wallen. We're talking about it all. But we're talking about it because they're hot topics.
True.
We want to talk about the juiciness stuff, not the juicy fruit. Is that even still a thing?
No.
We're gonna talk about the things that culture has canceled. We're talking culture. It all. We're doing it all. Nothing is too hot for this podcast. So if you want the juicy things,
Tune in.
tune in.